Yes. You walk into a room, every eye turns to you, your heart is racing. You need to say something in English, but when you open your mouth, your mind goes blank. Has this ever happened to you? You know what you want to say, but the words just won't come out. Maybe you've memorized hundreds of grammar rules. Maybe you've listened to every accent on YouTube. So why? Why does it still feel impossible to make sentences on the spot? Is everyone else fluent because they're smarter? Are you missing a gene for speaking? Let's get real. Millions of people, just like you, freeze up every single day. It's not just embarrassing. It can cost you jobs, friendships, dreams. But what if I told you? Most people make this much harder than it needs to be. What if the secret to fast, fluent English has almost nothing to do with textbooks or memorizing vocabulary lists? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a shortcut, a simple, powerful mental trick that fluent speakers use, often without even realizing it. And once you learn it, you'll be able to turn your thoughts into English sentences faster than ever. Seriously, most teachers, they'll never tell you this. Are you ready to break the pattern? Let's begin.
Think about it. What if you never fix this? How many invitations will you ignore because you're worried about making a mistake? How many conversations will you stay silent, nodding, pretending you understood when inside you're screaming for the right words? Most people just give up or settle for good enough, but not you. You want real confidence, and you're about to see the path. Here's the truth. The world rewards people who can express themselves clearly, whether it's nailing a job interview, connecting with friends, or just feeling normal in a cafe. Fluency opens doors. But if you don't figure out how to build sentences quickly, English stays like a locked door. Your great ideas, they stay trapped, and you keep wondering, what if? But here's what successful English speakers know that most learners don't. Fluency isn't magic. It's not a secret code only for geniuses or extroverts. Fluent speakers don't translate word by word in their heads. They don't have time. They use a mind trick, a shortcut to turn thoughts into sentences, instantly. And that shortcut? You're about to learn it. If you stay with me, by the end of this video, you'll have a method so simple, you'll wonder why nobody ever taught you before. So get ready. What you're about to hear could change every English conversation you ever have. This is your shortcut to speed and fluency. Stay with me.
Let's get brutally honest. The biggest reason most people never get fluent isn't talent. It's not memory. It's a set of invisible, self-sabotaging habits hiding in plain sight. Maybe you've been told to memorize lists of words, to repeat grammar exercises, or to watch hours of videos and hope English somehow sticks. But does it ever feel like you're just spinning your wheels? Have you had that moment where you want to speak, your mouth opens, and then nothing? Or everything comes out in the wrong order, and people just look confused? It's embarrassing. Some even stop trying, afraid of making simple mistakes. I get it. The fear is real. You think if you mess up, people will judge you or you'll lose your chance to connect. The truth? Every fluent speaker you envy has felt that same panic. The only difference, they found a smarter way to push past the freeze. If you've ever found yourself a loss for words at the worst moment, even when you know the answer, tell me in the comments how it felt. You're not alone. Common myths keep people stuck, like believing you need perfect grammar to speak, or that you have to think in your native language, then translate, then speak, while time ticks away and the other person's waiting. These limiting beliefs turn simple English into a complicated nightmare. You're not failing because you're lazy. You're failing because nobody ever showed you the right shortcut. That's about to change. Stay with me, because in just a moment, I'll show you the exact mental habit fluent speakers use every day to create sentences fast and never freeze again.
Here's the moment most learners miss, the point where English can finally become easy.
You've been sold the idea that fluency comes from memorizing rules or building a mountain of vocabulary. But fluent speakers, they do something radically different, almost like a mental shortcut. So what is it? The secret is called pattern thinking. Instead of building sentences word by word, fluent speakers grab ready-made patterns from their mind, like puzzle pieces that snap together without effort. Think of it. When you say, "Can I get a coffee?" That's not built from scratch. It's a pattern your mind recognizes. Can I get plus any object? Suddenly, you're not inventing, you're plugging in. Let's try it right now. Can I get an answer? Can I get someone to help me? See? Patterns speed everything up. And when you stack these patterns, you form sentences without thinking. No grammar anxiety, no panic, just flow. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at Lisa. She struggled for years with English, always second-guessing every word. Then she switched to pattern practice. Instead of memorizing rules, she copied sentence frameworks. How do you or do you have? In just a few weeks, Lisa was building sentences on the fly, at work, with friends, even on the phone. And you can do it too. Here's what you need. 1. Notice common sentences in real conversations. 2. Replace the ending with your ideas. 3. Practice these out loud, even alone. Watch this. I'm looking for a job, a restaurant, my keys, a reason to get up early. You can build 100 sentences with just one pattern. Now imagine if you collect 10 patterns, or 20. Suddenly, every single English conversation feels 10 times easier. Remember, fluent English isn't about speaking perfectly, it's about speaking fast and flexible, using what's already in your head. The best part? These patterns stick. They become automatic, so you can focus on what you want to say, not how to say it. And yes, this is the shortcut native speakers use all the time without ever thinking about grammar rules. Try this with me. Can you show me how to add anything? Can you show me how to use this app? Can you show me how to cook this? Easy, isn't it? This is the hidden engine of fluency. And in the next section, I'll break down a step-by-step method anyone can use to make English sentences faster than ever before. Are you ready to build your own mental toolbox? Let's get practical.
Now let's take it up a notch, because honestly, everyone hits those awkward moments. Your mind suddenly empties, you worry you'll sound weird, or you can't shake your accent. Every fluent speaker faces this, but the pros know how to push through. Here's how. First, start thinking in English. Sounds dramatic, but it's simpler than you think. Instead of translating every thought from your native language, train your brain to imagine simple things in English as you go about your day. I need coffee. Turn left here. Where's my phone? All inside your head. The more you do this, the less you freeze up in real conversations. Next, shadowing. This isn't magic, it's mimicry. Find a short audio clip, native speaker, movie, podcast, anything. Listen, then copy their exact timing, tone, and rhythm out loud, as if you're an echo. At first, you'll stumble, but very quickly you'll start borrowing their natural fluency, almost like your mind is absorbing speed by osmosis. Now, chunk your speech. Instead of worrying about individual words, say whole phrases together. Not just, I would like a coffee, but I'd like a coffee, in one smooth breath. This is how natives speak, and it melts the stress of sentence building. Handling pauses? Try the confidence pause. If you forget a word, don't panic or stutter. Just pause, smile, and continue. Native speakers do this all the time. Nobody thinks you're less intelligent. They just see a human being, not a robot. Worried about your accent? Here's the secret. Your accent only matters if it makes you impossible to understand. Most of the time, people find accents interesting, even charming. Focus on clarity and patterns, not on sounding 100% native. Listen, every fluent English speaker you secretly admire had their cringe stage. Awkward sentences, weird slips, embarrassing pauses. But with practice, pattern thinking, and these pro techniques, they powered through. You can too. In the comments, let me know which of these tips is the biggest aha moment for you, or share your weirdest English mistake. We're all in this together. Next up, let's get seriously hands-on. I'll show you the daily hacks that make these methods automatic, so English gets as natural as your own thoughts. Moment of truth.
Let's talk about the wall that almost everyone hits. It's not vocabulary or grammar. It's that nagging voice in your head whispering, "You'll never sound fluent. You're just faking it." But here's what you need to know. You're already closer than you think. Every time you practice a pattern, finish a challenge, or speak up, even when it's awkward, you're rewiring your brain for real fluency. You're literally teaching yourself to think in English, one small win at a time. Think about it. The only difference between you and a truly fluent speaker is time and repetition. No magic, no genius required. You're stacking new habits, building muscle memory for your mind. And the more you do it, the easier English becomes. Until one day you'll realize you're not translating or second guessing, you're just speaking, naturally. Don't let perfection get in the way of progress. Let mistakes happen. Laugh at them. Every stutter, every silly sentence, each awkward pause, that's not failure, that's proof you're moving forward. Right now, you've got the tools, the mindset, and the shortcuts. If you keep showing up, even on the days it feels hard, you'll break the barrier. And what's on the other side? Real freedom to connect, to belong, to be understood anywhere in the world. Stick with this. You are way closer to your goal than you ever imagined.
Now, let's bring it all together. Imagine this. Just a few weeks from now, you're having effortless conversations at work, chatting with friends, or ordering food with zero stress. The fear? Gone. The hesitation? History. Because you've put these shortcuts into practice and you're watching your confidence grow day by day. Hundreds, thousands of learners have broken through exactly where you are right now. Some started out terrified to even say hello. But after using these patterns, daily hacks, and thinking in English tricks, they can't believe how fast their words come. You'll look back and smile, wondering why this used to feel so difficult. So, if this video opened your eyes or gave you a method that just clicked, hit that subscribe button now. You'll get every new shortcut, challenge, and fluent secret straight from a place of real experience, not just textbooks. And here's what I'd love to know. When did you first realize English was starting to feel easier, even if just for a moment? Was it during a conversation, while practicing in the mirror, or right here today? Share your story in the comments below. Not only will it inspire others, it might remind you how far you've come. You're not on this journey alone. Every comment, every question, every shared struggle makes this community stronger. And every time you check in, you move one step closer to fluency.
Before you go, just imagine, what if your next big leap is even easier than you think? Because in my next video, I'm breaking down an advanced secret that native speakers use to instantly sound more persuasive. And it's something almost no teacher talks about. You won't want to miss it. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. New breakthroughs are coming straight to you every single week. Thank you for trusting me with your time, your dreams, and your courage to keep moving forward. Every step you take brings you closer to real, effortless English. Until next time, keep practicing, keep challenging yourself, and don't let fear steal another day of your journey. And remember, the comments are yours. What's the next topic or challenge you want to master? Drop it below. I'm listening, and this community is here to cheer you on. See you in the next one. You've got this. Here's where everything changes. Let's get practical. I'm about to hand you the speed method that fluent speakers secretly use, and I'll walk you through it step by step. You're going to feel the shift immediately. Step 1, collect your core patterns. Don't worry, we're not hunting for perfect grammar rules. Just notice what people actually say on TV, in meetings, at coffee shops. Write down the sentence stems that keep coming up. Things like, can I, how do you, I'm looking for, do you have? These are gold. The more you see them, the more your brain recognizes them as single chunks. Less thinking, more speaking. Step 2, fill the blanks creatively. Once you have your pattern, swap out the endings 100 different ways. Do you have a pen? A minute? Any advice? An extra ticket? Go wild. It'll start to feel silly how quickly you can build sentences now. Step 3, Say it out loud. Yes, even alone. This is the trick fluent speakers never admit. They talk to themselves. While cooking, walking, looking in the mirror, use the patterns you collected. How do you fold this shirt? Use this phone, order online. It's practice, but nobody's judging. Step 4, turn your patterns into speed drills. Set a timer for 1 minute. How many sentences can you build with, "Can you help me go? Can you help me park? Can you help me fix this? Can you help me understand?" Every round you'll get quicker, a little more natural, a little more confident. Step 5, mix and match everything. Remind yourself, English isn't a test, it's Lego blocks. Combine "do you know where" with "I can find" and "can you help me with." Suddenly, you're flexible. If your mind blanks on one pattern, grab another. Mistakes? They become stepping stones, not showstoppers. And if you want more drills like this, and trust me, I have some seriously fast ones, hit subscribe right now so you never miss out on these speaking shortcuts. It's the easiest way to keep your progress rolling. Bonus step, test drive your speed in real life. Next time you practice with a friend or language partner, tell them to throw you random nouns or verbs. Build sentences fast. Don't stop to worry if it's perfect. Just keep flowing. You'll shock yourself with how much easier speaking becomes when you focus on patterns, not perfection. But what about the moments you freeze up, lose confidence, or worry about your accent? That's where the pros shine. Stick around, because next I'm sharing the advanced fluency secrets that will push you past every fear and hesitation.
It's time to lock this in, because real fluency doesn't come from one secret, it comes from hundreds of tiny moments every single day. Here's how to practice like a native, so English becomes second nature. First hack, mirror talk. Stand in front of your mirror each morning and speak out loud for 2 minutes. Anything. It could be what you're about to do, a funny story, or even how you slept last night. It feels awkward at first, but it's the fastest way to build confidence because there's zero judgment. Make faces, change your tone, pretend you're talking to a friend. Soon, it gets easy. Second, the memory palace drill. Visualize your home or a favorite place. As you mentally walk through each room, describe what's there in English. There's a blue couch. I see 3 chairs. The kitchen smells like coffee. Link language to locations and you'll never run out of ideas to practice. Third hack, the 15-sentence challenge. Set a timer for 5 minutes every night. Pick a pattern like, "Can you show me?" and build 15 different sentences as quickly as you can. Can you show me the way? Can you show me this app? Can you show me your dog? No overthinking, just flow. Fourth, turn daily routines into games. When you cook, narrate the steps in English. Walking outside, describe what you see. The sun is bright. The cat is sleepy. Waiting for the bus? Eavesdrop on conversations, not to gossip, but to catch new sentence patterns you can use. Every activity doubles as practice when you turn it into a challenge. Fifth, record yourself. 5 times a week, hit record on your phone and speak about your day or any random topic in English. Play it back. You'll catch small mistakes, but more importantly, you'll notice your progress. Trust me, nothing beats hearing how much more natural you sound after just a few weeks. Ready to take it even further? Buddy up. Find a practice partner, online or in real life. Try giving each other crazy sentence assignments. Mix unusual words and see who can make the funniest or fastest sentence. You'll laugh, learn, and lose the fear of making mistakes. Here's a mini challenge for tonight. Pick 2 of these hacks, try them before bed, and then come back and tell me in the comments which one surprised you the most. Did Mirror Talk make you laugh? Did the sentence challenge melt your hesitation? Keep this up. Soon you won't even think before you speak. Your brain will just click. Next, we'll crush the remaining barriers and show how close you really are to true fluency.